It's your favorite photo teacher, Mr. Nurburn. Today I'm going to show you how to do dodging and burning in Adobe Lightroom. Dodging is when you lighten a selected part of your photo, and burning is when you darken it. You can do this in Photoshop or Lightroom Classic, but I prefer regular Adobe Lightroom. Open up a photo that you want to work with. RAW is best, but JPEG works too. Over here, you have your regular sliders: exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, etc. Over here, you have your cropping, remove tool, and something called masking. I want you to click on the masking option. Now, I want you to start with brush. Once you master brush, you're welcome to move on and try these other types of masks. Linear gradient is very cool. Radial gradient is also super interesting, but for now, let's just pick brush. Brush is where you can draw over an area and tell Lightroom to brighten or darken it. Typically, when something is brighter in a photo, your eyes are attracted to it. When it's darker, your eyes go over it. So, in this photo of my dad and a sculpture that he made, I want to draw attention to the two of these things and kind of minimize this background. So what I'm going to do is make my brush kind of big. I'm using the trackpad to do it. I just use 2 fingers and go up and down. Or you can bring the size up over here. I think something like that looks good to me. And then I'm going to color in the area that I want to make darker. And I can click and let go. You know, kind of just, I'm just kind of guessing. It doesn't have to be perfect. From there, you can make all sorts of adjustments with these sliders, but watch what happens. These adjustments are just happening in that area that I colored in. So the mask that I made, I can now apply changes to it. As with all photography editing, a little goes a long way. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's add another mask to my dad and brighten him up. So if I hit that plus sign, I will make a new mask, select brush, and now I'm gonna paint over his face. Great. So I want to make it brighter, but I also want to increase the contrast. I think that's going to look good. Contrast, of course, is the difference between lights and darks. So if I bring that up a bit and increase the contrast a bit, I think that's looking pretty good. Let's add another mask onto the sculpture. I go over and I hit the plus sign, brush. Make it all smaller maybe, again by using the trackpad. I'm going to start coloring over the sculpture. If you're having trouble getting your brush to look good, try adjusting the feather, flow, and density up here. Now that that brush is made, I can bring up the exposure a bit and maybe bring up the contrast also. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. I think this looks good. How can I tell if I like it? Down here, you'll see a little button that looks like, it's like a rectangle with a line through it. If you click it, it will show you your original photo. Wow. Look at the difference. So much more dramatic, so much more interesting. Draws the viewer's attention to my dad's face and to his sculpture. That's the basics. Have fun.